Good morning. This is Big, national TV, health minister of Germany on national TV, talking about the dangers of the tea. Wow, can't get any more official than this. National TV, health minister, you know, they talk about one case in 10,000 doses, severely injured people. I think maybe they will do the same with these numbers as they did with when they talked about how effective the tea is, right? Remember they said 96% effective. The tea is very effective, right? And then it dropped, and eventually they said, well, it's not working, basically. Maybe they'll do the same with this one. They say, well, this is very, very bad. One case in 10,000 doses. And then in a few months they say, well, it's one in 3,000 doses. And eventually they say, well, it's bad, basically. Anyone who took it, I'm sorry, this is bad stuff. You are affected somehow, you know, maybe. All right, so this guy, he was pushed on this. So why did you say it was safe? Right. You said in 2021, you said it was safe. Why did you say this? Right. The TV guy, he was pushing him, see? I'll post a link to this, of course. And you know what he said? He said this. Well, first he said, I honestly feel very sorry for these people. There are severe disabilities, and some of them will be permanent, so it's tough. Well, it's big, isn't it? He's admitting it. Now, these people are injured because of the tea, right? National TV. Well, that's what he said. And then he says this. Because the TV guy, he pushes him and says, why did you say it then? It was safe, right? He said, well, that was an exaggeration that I once made in a misguided tweet. But it was fundamentally not my attitude, he says. All right, so what are you trying to say here? You knew that it wasn't safe, but you said it. That's a lie. You're lying, you jerk. You lied. Now you call it an exaggeration. Wow. But the guy, the TV guy, he keeps pushing him. He says, well, you kept saying it. That was safe, right? That was great stuff. Now, I'm very, very curious. This is the big question for me. How will the Germans react to this? Now they are getting it from an official source. Well, the most official source you can ask for. The health minister on national TV is telling you it wasn't safe. No. And you German people, you heard it from friends maybe. Strange friends telling you that maybe this tea is dangerous for you. No. And you said, well, you're full of shit. In German, they said it, right? You're full of shit. I will take this tea, you know. That's what they say that I should. I will do it. And now they hear it from the health minister. Great. Also this, media. You know, media is now blaming the politicians. Media, they took part in the propaganda, of course. The big thing with media, right? The propaganda for the tea. And now they are turning against the politicians. Why did you do this? And of course this guy is blaming the old politicians, because this is what he says. I didn't sign the contracts. That's what he says. I inherited these contracts. So he's blaming the old politicians. This jerk, Lauterbach. Yeah, this is amazing. And I've been thinking about history, what's going to happen in the future, right? You know, when your great-grandchildren asks about you, what will their parents say about you? I've been thinking about this morning, actually. You know, in Germany, they sometimes ask about their great-great-grandfather or great-grandmother. What were they doing? And the parents say, no, we don't know much about them. Now, maybe you shouldn't look into this. Not very interesting people. Your great-great-grandfather, he was doing something, he was a bureaucrat, something, And the mother was at home, his wife. And then the kid looks into it, and the kid finds out, well, my great-great-grandfather, he was a friend of Goebbels, and he and his wife, they were fighting for the Third Reich, I think it will be the same with this one. When your great-great-grandchildren ask about you, and the parents will say, well, we don't know much about them. And the kid looks into it and they found, well, they took part in this medical experiment back in 2021. They did what they were told. They never complained. They never asked any questions. They just did it. Embarrassing. Or the kid will get this answer from the parents. The parents will say, oh yeah, the great-great-grandfather and his wife, right? Great-great-grandmother. We have pictures of them here on the wall, Many pictures. That's when they are doing a podcast. They're fighting this bullshit that happened back in 2021. And the kids, wow, they look so happy. Yeah, they were happy people. See? Here's another picture. This is where they are arrested during a rally. Great people. Yes. We have all these pictures now. Yes. We want people to remember them. We are proud of our great-great-grandfather and great-great-grandmother. That's what they did back in 2020. Fantastic people. Right. Okay. Be good.